everybody, Brooks from Drive Times here. Welcome back to the channel. So a few years ago, Tesla came out with this feature that was actually required by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration that required their cars to make sounds because they were so quiet. The administration felt like it was endangering some pedestrians. So Tesla came out with a new feature called Boombox. They added external speakers to the car that made sounds to make sure that, you know, those cars were heard when they're driving down the street and so forth. So of course, in typical Tesla fashion, they made this feature called Boombox, which allowed you to play basically any sound you want. And I did this video called Making My Tesla Sound Like a Hellcat, which was crazy viral. It was a short form video, about a minute long. I just took a cammed Hellcat sound from the internet, uploaded it to the car over USB. Now, I had no idea, but that video went crazy viral. Over 5 million views on YouTube, millions more on Instagram and TikTok. People copied it, replayed it, reposted it everywhere. And it was just so crazy because all the hardcore muscle car guys and car guys who love gas engines always say they miss the sound, but when you add the sound or the fake sound to the car, they just went nuts and said, nah, you really can't do that. That's not right. But the two most requested features that what people really complained about when I did that video was, well, you're just playing the Hellcat sound and it sounds like a cammed Hellcat, but it doesn't really adjust with, you know, the acceleration or deacceleration of the car. And the number 2 requested feature was, why can't you make it sound like the Jetsons? So a few months later, Tesla actually had to remove this feature of the car. The administration said, yeah, we asked you to put the sound in the car, but we didn't know you were going to do it like that. And either the sounds are too crazy or it's too loud. And they said it could interfere with other pedestrian notification systems, like maybe at crosswalks and so forth like that. So they didn't want the Tesla system competing with systems that are already in place. So actually Tesla had to issue a recall for all those cars and remove that feature from the car from a software update, taking away a lot of fun that people were having with the car. So to fix this, GlideSphere came out with a speaker system that you can add to your Tesla today. I'm going to go over how it works, and I'm going to make my Tesla Model Y sound like a brand new Corvette Z06 with that flat plane crank V8 that sounds just so incredible. So here is the speaker system. This was designed obviously to fit inside the frunk of the Tesla cars. But I'm going to install this in my Tesla Model Y today. This actually integrates into your phone through an app, which allows you to control a lot of the different features. You can actually load in your custom sounds on their website. So all you do is go to their website, you click on upload a sound. Now I cut apart my Z06 versus Artura video. So you upload a startup sound, you upload an acceleration sound, a deacceleration sound, and then kind of an idle sound. And what that does, you upload those 4 things and then it gives you a QR code right here. And then you scan that QR code with the app and that imports the sound into your system. All right, so real quick, let's go over. You can see it's got 2 decently sized speakers, a very nice cabinet. On the back, it has an amp and a Bluetooth receiver. And what you basically do here is you have this adapter. So what they're saying is Bluetooth from the phone normally has a little bit of latency, so they want higher quality. So you get this adapter here with a creative Bluetooth adapter. You plug this into your phone, and this connects directly to the speaker over a higher quality codec. And then you also have the OBD2 connector that you take and plug into your car. So to have that, you have a little harness that plugs into the car. The OBD2 plugs into that. That also connects to your phone. And what that allows you to do is take acceleration and deacceleration from the car's actual data, whether you're pressing the accelerator or regenning, and pull that into the app to adjust the sounds that come out of the speaker. So you can have those acceleration and deacceleration sounds as you're driving. It's not just the same sound all the time. So how this works is this needs power, of course. They give you a very big power brick, which you charge over USB-C, and then you simply plug in the amp into one spot, and then the other cord will plug in the Bluetooth or audio receiver like that. This also comes with a remote. So on the remote you can actually power on and off and back on from inside the car, so you're not draining your battery when you're not using it. Let's kind of take a look at the app, and then we'll get it installed in the Model Y, and we will make my Tesla Model Y sound like a Z06. All right, so right here we got the app open. You can see it says Maserati, so it's got a lot of built-in sounds. You click on the upper left right here, you can see all the different sounds it has. There is a ton in here. Of course, the most requested one that I said earlier was the Jetsons. It has that, and also has Maserati and Testarossa, Millennium Falcon, a whole bunch of other stuff. And then under custom, you can see where I loaded in these two Z06 items right here. And if you click on the bottom there, this is where it opens up the QR code scanner. It allows you to scan that code and import your customized sound from the website. Some settings in the upper right. We got settings for the GPS and the OBD2. Now I'm not near the car, so OBD2 is not active, but when you activate that, that's where it gathers the data from acceleration and deacceleration, and can pull and adjust the sounds as you drive. Now down here on the bottom, it's got a volume slider. You can slide that up and down. These speakers are actually pretty loud. I tried it out inside the house and it was really loud. Now obviously it's inside the frunk, so it's got to compete with being inside that enclosed space. Some other features that might be helpful in the future, when I'm thinking about it right now, is if you could actually connect up to the built-in speaker of the Tesla, because that aims downward and outward. That would be pretty cool. And another feature to bring back would be actually talking through your phone into here, so you can use that kind of megaphone feature when you're talking outside the car. You can still do that in the Tesla, but only when you're completely stopped, not while you're driving. So a couple of maybe hinted features that could be out in future releases. So there you go. That's the overview of the battery pack. Super easy. You basically drop this in the frunk. All right, so installation of the glass sphere is super easy. The thing is kind of designed for the frunk of the Model 3 or Model Y. Basically drop this in right here. It does come with some tabs to secure it with Velcro to the bottom. I'm not going to do that right now. And then just simply plug in the battery pack, which we have right here. And you got USB here, and you got your power. And then there's a remote control, which allows you to turn it on and off remotely from inside the car. So basically hit the on button, and then that will trigger the on down on the battery right here. And then you close up the frunk, and we are good to go. So here we go. We're going to give the Tesla Model Y Z06 a shot. Let's start it up. Next up we got the Jetsons. Now another one of the built-in sounds is the Millennium Falcon, or the Millennial Falcon. Let's give that one a shot. Also got a Ferrari Testarossa. Let's see what that sounds like. right, so that's a wrap of the GlideSphere speaker system for your Tesla. I will put a link down in the description if you want to pick one of these up. I think there's a lot of options in there for the GPS, accelerator pedal, acceleration. I'm sure if you play around with those settings and upload different kind of sound clips, you could probably get it to work much better than I did. Again, I just took some clips from my Z06 racers, the Artura, chopped them up and dropped them into the browser there, uploaded that, downloaded to the app, and loaded it into the Tesla Model Y. So I'm sure it'll come out a lot better if you spend some time getting it to work. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, helps the video and the channel. And let me know in the comments, what other sounds would you like to have for your Tesla? Thanks for watching.